So the Arms Trafficking Missions are paying double money in RP this entire week in Grand Theft Auto Online. So are they worth doing, and how much money can you make? That's what we're going to check out in this video. So to start them, you are going to need to own a Mackenzie Airfield, located, up here in Grapeseed. To buy one, if you don't already own one, you do need to come into your phone, come into Maze Bank Foreclosures, enter the site, and filter out for Mackenzie Hangar. And it's only the one location up here. Now I do believe you need to own a regular hangar also if you don't own one. I own one here at Fort Zancudo, which I do recommend you buy here if you don't own one, or if you have one at LSIA, there are two down here. I do recommend you move up to here because it's just worth it. You get access to Fort Zancudo, you can fly over it, you don't get a wanted level, you don't need to fly around it if you've got to come up this way in an aircraft at all. Totally worth it. So just come in here, and it's $1.4 million, there's no upgrades, just purchase it, and once you've done that, after you've done the initial setup mission, the very first setup mission for the Oscar Guzman Flies Again, which is inside the business on the laptop, you can then either go to the laptop and request work from Oscar Guzman, or you can come into your phone and you can call Oscar.
Cool to hear from you.
And you can request work here. Oh, you need to be registered as a boss. I should have known that.
I hate to say no to you.
No, register as a CEO, and let's try again.
Hey, oh shit, I spilled my beer. What's going on? Oh yeah, shit, I wrote something down earlier. Let me find it.
There we go. Now, I always recommend you start them from the Mackenzie Airfield because
You know, some people will call this situation an emergency.
this little area here, we've got access to all your aircraft, and if you own... Where is it? I know I own it. Where is it? There it is, the Raiju. That's going to make this so much easier. You can use the Oppressor Mark II as well. Where we got to go to here? Down here. Okay, so that's not too bad. But being able to access aircraft if you own a fast helicopter or a fast jet just makes it so much easier. Now there are 4 missions. And we want to try not to blow up the plane that we need to steal here. I can't even see where it is. But this particular mission we need to steal a plane, and there it is there, so I'm not going to... Okay, now he's ran away from the plane. There we go. Now I've taken care of all the enemies. We can land. And we can steal this plane. Now we're going to have 3 deliveries to make. So just fly over top here, press right on your D-pad, that will drop it off. This plane's pretty quick, so, well, yeah, for what it is, it's pretty quick, I should say. So you shouldn't have any issues getting around here. You are going to be chased by a couple of choppers, but you can outrun them pretty easily. There's the second one. And one more to go, and just here is a perfect example of why I suggest buying a hangar in Fort Zancudo, because I need to fly over Fort Zancudo now, and I'm not going to get a wanted level. There's no wanted level. So if you own a hangar down at LSIA, or you don't own a hangar at all, pick one up at Fort Zancudo, 100% worth it. And here's the final drop, and we're going to get a phone call from Oscar asking us whether we want to keep the plane or get rid of it.
I just talked to the buyers, and I've never heard them so happy. One of them invited me to his daughter's quinceañera. Anyway, is that plane any good? If you bring it back to the hangar, I'll take it off your hands and send you some extra cash.
So if you accept Oscar's offer by pressing it's X on PlayStation, that'd be A, I believe, on Xbox. Don't know what it is on PC. You'll be asked to fly the Duster back to the Mackenzie Airfield Hangar. And if you reject it, well, then that ends the mission there and then. And here we go, landing, and of course bringing it back. We're going to get an extra $10,000 normally. But this is paying double money, so we're going to get an extra $20,000. We should. They only paid $50,000 total. What's going on there?
You know, today started kind of rough, but...
Have I started this before the weekly update's gone live? Oh, be fucked. The update hasn't gone live yet. Oh dear, I've done that first mission before the update went live. How about that? Well, there you go. I got paid $50,000 for that. That's gonna be $100,000 once the update goes live. I didn't realise it hadn't gone live yet. Let me just change sessions and see if that's gonna fix it. As I log into a new session, there we see I'm getting the Blarney's Festival beer hat, the festival tea as well. And if I come into challenges now, it should be complete 5 arms trafficking missions. There we go. So I'd got on just before the update went live, and I didn't even check that it hadn't gone live yet. So that's my bad on that one. So that first mission, doing it now that the update's gone live, that'd be $100,000 for that one, bringing the Duster back to the airfield. So here's the laptop where you can start these missions up from as well. So you just come here and request work, but of course there is a 5-minute delay or 5-minute cooldown. So I need to do something else in the meantime. You can go do a payphone hit or a dispatch work for Vincent or anything else. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to sit the 5 minutes out. I'll fast forward for you guys though, so you have to sit through this, and I'll be back to you in a moment.
Alright, I'm sending you a bunch of locations for shipments that we need to destroy.
Okay, the cooldown over, so once again for this one, we'll use the Raiju. This is destroy the rival shipments.
Just really shitty dudes, they gotta go.
This is the one I showed in my why am I homing missiles? There they are. This is the same mission that I showed in the Oscar Guzman Flies Again in under 60 minutes video. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it down below. But basically I did that one on an oppressor, just went around to 5 different locations and blew up all the shipments. Pretty easy. And given these locations here are a bit further away, down in the city, the Raiju is the perfect vehicle to use for this one. Now where's this first one at? There he is. How did I miss him? Maybe the oppressor would have been better for this. There we go. There we go. Got him. So 3 more, I beg your pardon. Oops. I would have been way better using the oppressor. I'm not a very good pilot. There we go. Whoa! One to go. And there we go, now we just leave the area. And $60,000, that one does only pay $30,000 normally, so that has paid me double money this time. And that one is, yeah, much easier, for me, much easier with the oppressor, I think. I'm not the best pilot, I said, so anyway, let's skip the cooldown and I'll go do another one.
Alright, I'm sending you a bunch of locations for shipments that we need to...
Okay, so I got destroyer rival shipments again, and you can see on the map there, these are all pretty close. So I'm going to use the oppressor, and this one can be done in less than 2 minutes, these locations. Now leave the area. Up doing all 5, and there we go, done. Another $60,000, and that whole recording from the time I started it was 1 minute and 50 up until now. That one little clip there, 1 minute 50. That was less than 1 minute and 50 seconds it took me to do that mission. Okay, so now I've got another 5 minute cooldown before we can start the next one. Okay, this time I got steal the weapons.
Location of some competitors of ours. They got a heli loaded with weapons that's prepping to pick up even more weapons. Gotta get in there and, you know, convince them to share a little, huh?
So for this one we're going to need to go over here. There's going to be a heap of enemies there and a Iron Mule, that's the new helicopter. We're going to have to pick up some weapons, so I'll talk to you once we get over there. So take out some of the enemies with the rockets. Don't want to get too close to the Iron Mule because we're going to need to use this vehicle. Where's the... Oh, there he is there. One more guy around the side here. Where is he? Hiding behind the truck. Wait, there's 2 of them. There we go. Now jump in the Iron Mule. And there are some weapons somewhere we need to pick up. Where are they? On the back of that trailer there. So if you've done any of the Oscar Guzman Flies Again missions, you know all about this helicopter. Oops, I missed it. Back up a little bit. There we go. Now we take this back to the hangar. Now I'm not going to lie to you, earlier while recording, I got this mission, and on the way back to the hangar, because there's a chopper following me there, I thought I'd put out the countermeasures by pressing right on my D-pad. Instead of putting out countermeasures, it dropped the weapons, and I was directly over the Alamo Sea. So the weapons crashed into the sea, and mission failed. I probably should have left that in the video, that might have been funny to see. I wasn't too happy with myself, I'm like, what the fuck did I do that for? Okay, so... Oh, I didn't need to do anything, just hover over the Corona, and that's enough. And there we go, $70,000 for that one. Nice helmet there, mate. Awesome.
Hey, sending you a location for a drop. Got a pilot flying in a shipment right now.
Okay, this last one is deliver the weapons. So I own the Iron Mule. I'm going to request that in. And that's going to all the way down there at the end of the runway. But this mission gives you a Ratel that you have to deliver. And I know the Iron Mule, I've seen videos where the Iron Mule can pick up different kinds of delivery vehicles, so your bunker, delivery sales, your nightclub if it's not the pounder. So if you got the mule or the whatever the other one is, the Speedo Custom. And where have we got to go with this one? Up over there, okay. So let's... Probably should have set a waypoint first. Because as soon as I hop out... Yeah, it's going to disappear, isn't it? So hop in and we're going to... This is my own personal one that I own. I haven't actually customised this one yet. Been meaning to do a video for that. I will do it soon. So let's hook up the Ratel. Oops, come on. Get hold of it. Seriously, get on there. There we go. And let's fly over to the waypoint. I'll talk to you when we get there. Okay, so I'm actually going to just dump down here. Just so we can approach on the ground in the vehicle. So I'm actually not 100% sure what we're going to do, and the Iron Mule isn't weaponised, so... Let's have a look here, what do we got? Heap of enemies, just as I thought, righto. One more guy. Got him, okay. So pick up the flare gun here. Pick up the flare gun. Pick up the flare gun, thank you. Shoot that in the air and we've got to wait for the smuggler's plane to arrive now. And I'm assuming we're going to have to use the Ratel to deliver, aren't we? There it is. What? Oh, I've got to actually enter the Ratel. I can't just pick it up. Are you kidding me? So I've got to drive over top of it then with this thing. That's a pain in the neck. Okay, now I'm going to be given locations to drop this at, aren't I? 3 of them up there, righto. Okay, so there's one drop. There's the second one. Still got those NPCs chasing me too. One more to go, it's just down the road. There we go. Last one, and now we just need to leave the area. And there we go, 80,000 for that one. So I'm pretty sure there are only the 4 missions. So it's that one there, the deliver weapons. It's steal the weapons, where we did the with the Iron Mule, where we went and picked up the weapons crate, delivered it back to the hangar. There's steal the Duster, where we went out to a location, picked up the Duster plane, and then we could either fly that back to the hangar or just end the mission once we had it. And the final one was destroying all the rivalry, the rivals. Was it the rival shipments? So I'm pretty sure it is only those 4 missions. I'm just heading back to the airfield now, cross country with this thing. Nice. So let's see, we got 100,000 for which one was that again? The stealing the duster. If that had been done on double money, that would have been 100,000. We got 80,000 for this one, 70,000 for the deliver the weapons, and 60,000 for destroying all the rival shipments. So look, on average, we're looking at around about the $75,000, aren't we? Let's round it up to 80,000, and they take anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes to complete. That one there was the longest one. I'm just checking the recording now. That's this recording clip here from the time I started this last mission until now has gone for 10 minutes. So that last mission probably took 7 or 8 minutes. So look, on average, you're probably going to spend 5 minutes doing these missions with a 5-minute cooldown. So you're going to be making $80,000 every 10 minutes. So over an hour. God, he's testing my maths now, isn't it? So we're getting 80,000, 160,000, 240,000, 300 and... hang on. So 420,000. I'm actually going to take my calculator out so I get this correct. So we're looking at 80,000 every 10 minutes. Oops. So we're looking at just under 500,000 an hour, if I've got that correct. If you can do one of these missions every 10 minutes, averaging $80,000 in an hour, you're going to make $480,000. So look, what I did say when I put out my guide for the Oscar Guzman Flies Again missions, I did say that when these are paying double money, they're going to be pretty good. You're like only a 5-minute cooldown, and you're going to make $400,000 in an hour doing them. Not a bad way to spend an hour while something else is on cooldown, is it? Like the Oscar Guzman Flies Again mission, for example. I think there's a 48-minute cooldown for that. Get in and do some of these. And if you're going to do your Platinum Awards, come down to awards. I haven't done many of these missions. In fact, most of the ones I've done were for here. So Silver's 10. I believe Gold's 20, and I'm pretty sure Platinum is 50. So you've got to do 50 of these if you want to get the Platinum Award for it. So that's totally up to you anyway. Look, that's pretty much going to leave the video there. $480,000 in roughly an hour doing these arms trafficking missions. Not a bad way to make money this week. Not the best we've ever had, but not bad. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like. If you want to see more GTA content, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Cheers.